first grade. Time for Number Corner. So let's take a look at our calendar. We have the name of the month, November, capital N at the beginning of November because it is the name of a month, November, and we always want to capitalize names of things. All right, so yesterday was Thursday, and if you looked at our calendar card yesterday, our cookie was in fourths. There were 4 equal parts, and each part had 1/4 written on it. So today, let's flip over and see what's on our number card for Friday. And on our number card, there are 4 mice, and they say nibble, 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 nibble. So today is November 6th, 2020. So now we'll do a calendar observation. Okay, so we're going to write the date, 11-6, and then we're going to observe and write an observation about these 2 cards together, okay? So we know that our card on the 5th was a 4th, okay, and that fraction looks like 1, and then a line, and then a 4, okay, because the 4 means there are 4 equal parts. So now the sentence we can write to go along with these 2 cards is the 4 mice nibbled, because it says nibble, on 1/4 of the cookie. So we could say each mouse nibbled on 1/4 of the cookie. All right. Okay, so let's just take a minute. I want you to pretend this is a cookie, a nice big cookie, and it's a whole cookie, and that's what we started with, okay? On the 1st of November, we started with a whole cookie, okay? Then we said that the cookie was divided in half, okay? So that was on Wednesday, and we said each dog gulped down half of a cookie. So if we take our whole cookie and we just fold it in half, then we can see that there are 2 equal parts, right? So we can write that as this is half of the cookie and this is half of the cookie, okay? So you can see that's in half. Well, now let's say we have our cookie, but now we have 4 mice that each want 1/4 of the cookie, okay? They each want a part of the cookie, and they all want the same size piece of cookie. So if we have our whole cookie and we need 4 equal parts, we're going to fold it in half, right, to make our half, but then we can fold it in half again. Okay, and then when I open up our whole cookie, we can see that there are 4 parts. All right, so we can say this is a 4th, that's 1 of the sections. Here's another 4th, here's another 4th, and another 4th. So each mouse, and there were 4, would get a piece of cookie, and they're all the same size, right? 1 of the 4 equal parts. So that's how we make a 4th. Okay, so let's write today's date, November 6th, 2020, and then our digital date, 11, because November is the 11th month of the year. The date is the 6th and the year is 20. So 11-6-20. another day in school on our 100 chart. So now we can look and see what we have. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 44. We have been in school for 44 days. Okay, so let's think about how can you make 44? Well, our 10s plus our 1s, 40 plus 4. Yesterday we had 43, and we just added one more day, and that makes 44. Okay, I'm going to throw in a subtraction today. So I'm going to say 45, which will be tomorrow, but we take away that 1. We count back a day. That also makes 44. Okay, let's color in on our clock here. One more day in school means we collect one more hour on our clock. So it's not 3 o'clock anymore. Now our hour hand is going to point to the 4. So we have 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So we can stick our 4 because that's the hour, and the o'clock, that's our minute hand up on the 12. So it's 4 o'clock. And we'll circle another hour for 4 o'clock. And here is our digital clock that says 4 o'clock. And our analog clock, here's our analog clock, also says 4 o'clock. Hour hand points to the 4, minute hand up on the 12 for o'clock. All right, so that's that. And then I want us to practice counting today. We're going to count on our number line. So I just want to move this a little bit. There you go. Okay. Oops, let's add this little guy here too while I'm thinking of it. All right, so let's count from 31 to 40, and then we'll count backwards again from 40 back to 31. So help me count. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Then we jump to a new decade, 40. Now let's count backwards. Starting with 40, let's count back to 31. 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. Okay. Now, if we were to come over here, 40 started a new decade. So let's count, and then let's look to see if you notice a pattern. So 40, 41, 42, 43. Oh, this one's stuck. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Let's stop there. We'll leave our decade number covered. I want you to think about a pattern that you are seeing from the 30s and the 40s. What pattern are you seeing? I want you to think about that today. Okay, that's Number Corner.